tried to reach me, they tried to teach me, and they filed and beat me, but all they'll ever see is my deathless grin. 'Cause I'm the man they couldn't handle.
And now, before the next show starts, let's enjoy an intermission. You'll find our snack bar chock full of good things to eat and drink. Tasty, tempting hot dogs, thirst-quenching soft drinks, fresh, crunchy popcorn, a complete assortment of delicious candy, and a full line of cigarettes. You've plenty of time, so visit the snack bar now. A tasty treat will double your enjoyment of the show. For your convenience, we shall keep you informed of the remaining intermission time, 3 minutes before the next show starts.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
The next show will start in 2 minutes.
Yes, Toddy, the chocolate malt in a can.
It's so good hot. It's so good cold.
It hits the spot with young and old.
Yes, toddy pleases everybody. Delicious chocolate malted toddy, made with rich, real milk, not powdered milk.
So come and get it, everybody. It's time to drink your chocolate toddy.
Just a minute, folks. Yes, that's all it takes to visit our refreshment counter in the lobby. There you'll find popcorn and an assortment of popular candy bars to please every taste. Try one of these delicious candy bars. Big Time, Butternut, Milkshake, Payday, topped with Hollywood's super rich coating of the kind you like best. They taste wonderful, they're delicious, they're nutritious. Get one at our confection counter in the lobby now.
The next show will start in 1 minute.
Hey everybody! Hey!
Oh,
Hey,
what's up,
guys!
party people!
Hey!
It's that time again.
It's movie night!
Movie night!
We're frozen.
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 No, it looks like you are frozen. Maybe
Am I?
Skype's being a cunt.
Am I frozen?
There we are.
Yeah, it's Skype being a cunt. So Skype, if you minimize it while you're doing this, guess what happens?
It freezes you?
The feeds freeze. So, once
my hat.
again, another reason. Fuck Skype. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Like,
How could Steve Jobs let this happen?
I fucking hate Skype. Come on, Discord! Give me the good stuff!
Discord,
Give me
if
the
you can
good
hear
stuff.
this, let us beta test your video chat for you.
Also, by the way, tonight's stream is unofficially brought to you by Monster Energy Beverages, drink of streaming champions. Taste the cool peach rehab energizing flavor.
Very nice, very nice. And for those of you drinking along at home, tonight's beer is Hofbrau Munchen Oktoberfest beer. So hopefully you knew that beforehand and procured your own. And you can play along.
What's up, Bo? Yeah, it's First Gen 2 and our mutual friend Garradine. You've never been to movie night before. We're going to watch a really, really amazing, high quality, award-winning... No, it's terrible. I can't even
do we have a first-time movie nighter with us?
We do. Little Bo.
Excellent.
Little
Bo,
Bo.
I hope you enjoy yourself. Like CJ said, these are timeless treasures.
Yes. Real gems, these.
You guys ready? You ready for the countdown?
I am queued up and ready for the countdown.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, roll it.
Movie night!
It begins.
Movie night! Rocket control and tracking
The tape reports an unidentified object over the launch sector.
The Steadicam would have been out of that area
20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Look at that smooth pan.
None of the wheels are turning on anything. I think they have a cooling issue.
It's on low power mode right now.
Oh, it's in hibernation mode?
Yeah, it's sleeping. If you move the mouse, it'll wake
Will that
up.
hold up the launch? No, he'll be clear before the shoot. 3 minutes. 30 seconds.
Better be clear. That little baby cost us $50 million.
Shut up, nerd.
Is it great if she sideswiped an airliner with the stuff she's got inside? 3 minutes.
Control power on. We'll pick her up right after first orbit and activate all sensors.
If the laser communication link activates on second orbit, we're in.
Are the steps really necessary?
You know, it's strange.
Stupid suit.
After
You don't
all
know what
this
you're
time
talking
and
about.
Money and work,
I like the valves
the
there.
laser satellite is finally ready to go.
That's for the liquid
Damn it.
cooling.
They're in
Damn
a
it,
terminal
Jim, this is
position.
a science
Our scanners
lab.
are locked on. We're ready to assume control anytime after third stage burnout. Good.
I hope we're not here late. I gotta go to my spray tan appointment.
I mean, this isn't even my whole Friday, guys. Let's pack this in. What's that telephone hooked up to?
Everybody, I'm just saying, everybody's got high technological duties here. The woman has a clipboard.
We can't abort.
Here, Martha, try not to strain your ovaries operating this clipboard.
So fucked up.
You've had a remarkable career, Keith.
It was a good time back then.
We need you, and I'm sorry for what's happened between you and the powers that be.
Obviously,
but
we
I
know
guess
better
the world
now.
is full of fags. But besides being a friend of mine, I also have a great deal of respect for you. But you haven't convinced anyone that this particular project is a menace to the safety of the world.
What happened to the first secret laser communication satellite, the small one?
It exploded in its own orbit.
Do you know why?
No.
Wrong. I do. It was a warning. A warning from
fucking
the other
bird.
planets to keep the Earth in its place, to keep us incommunicado until we're further advanced. I predicted that fully 3 years before the satellite was launched.
You know there's no proof of any other life on those planets.
I'm not arguing theory.
You know what the sign of a good movie is?
When they place one Spanish word amongst the rest being English.
They don't feel
For no reason.
joining the great brotherhood of the countless galaxies.
3 minutes
They'll do
of
something,
exposition.
anything to keep us from communicating.
Yes.
Setting up the movie. Don't do it with visuals or actual storytelling. Just have two regular looking dickheads with their ham fists just force that science down your throat.
Problem has just become an academic question.
For your generation, yes.
Oh, he's gonna button up his fucking jacket and slap the shit out of that guy.
We got lift
Zoltar! The Nothing from Venus. Susan Sherman. Tony Houston. Third cousin to Whitney.
One of our common complaints among these movies is the science not making sense. I'm already worried because, I mean, if I understand it correctly, Venus is not a planet that can support life.
Hush. Hush.
How are they going to science this one?
We can give the benefit of the doubt that they may or may not have known that at this time.
That's true.
Look at this.
Now, last week was just
This
an all-out
was made in the
disregard.
60s.
Amazing.
See, that's some high-tech studio work right there.
CGI is garbage. Practical effects for life.
That's some George
Martha,
Lucas
that
level
dinner
shit.
was delicious. Did you bake
That
the
is
pie
the
yourself?
creepiest painting ever, and I want one.
An old family recipe my grandmother sold to the bakery.
That's actually a
Keep you
person,
from a
CJ.
coffee.
She started talking.
Half a cup, son.
Keith, you're acting rather smug. You look like a man who's just inherited a major portion of the world.
You might not be so far wrong, in a way of speaking.
Keith.
Are these
Man,
people
she's
friends,
got
or are they
a-
about to murder each other?
I know.
She's
I'll
got a
bet you
major
finally decided
Stepford
there was
Wives
nothing to
vibe
worry
going
about
on.
with the laser satellite.
She's got some kind of bitch
Hardly.
face going.
It's
there.
still
A little
Great
bit of
interest in me.
waspiness to her, yeah.
Among
little
other
resting
things.
bitch face.
Well, it's been up there 3 months now with no dire effects. 20 feet in diameter, in high orbit, traveling around the Earth at about 18,000 miles an hour.
Look, can't you two talk about
Yes, you
anything else?
just described what a rocket does.
I have no
Hearing about
idea what you're
lasers,
talking
satellites,
about. My
isotopes,
simple
and
woman
chemical
brain can't
graduation and all
handle
the
it.
rest. Maybe you have something in your space technology I can use for a headache, hmm?
Maybe
Keith,
you
you're
have
hinting at
something that'll
something.
cook
What
a
is it?
roast in under 12
I
hours.
can't tell you right now.
I got something for that headache. This
Everyone thinks you're off your rocker.
This
Even me, now, come on. What's the big secret?
Well,
Keith, please.
honey, this is too big. I've got to tell someone.
But you promised.
Kurt will understand. Maybe nobody else on Earth, but Kurt will understand.
We're getting divorced.
Come on into the dinner.
No. Wait.
Don't let it get you down, Martha.
The first part is always the hardest one to overcome.
Hey, that's a powerful
Does he
looking
have a
set.
secret
I've
CB
never seen
radio
anything
in his
like it
closet?
before.
Kurt, I am Batman.
Where'd you get it?
It'll be just a second.
I got a second.
There it is. Do you have any idea what it is?
It's the
What you're
newest
actually
in
hearing?
music listening technology. They call
The
it
kids are calling it
an
rock and roll.
8-track.
It's Venus. By laser communication. Without
They
a
call
satellite.
this an electric guitar. I don't know how it works.
Venus.
I don't like
mean
it.
Static. Can't you hear it? The other thing?
What other thing?
It's the devil's music.
Listen to the voice.
Oh, stop it, Keith. If it is a voice, it's unintelligible. Forget it.
Kurt, listen to me.
Keith, have you been doing
I've been in
heroin
constant
again?
communication with him now for over 2 months. I don't know exactly how I understand, but it's a form of hyperspace hypnotism. I do know that I do understand.
What?
All right, Keith. So you got a little friend on Venus.
That was a really awkward sentence.
Has he got a name?
It was.
I understand it.
Or maybe
I do
it's
know
me.
that I do
I'm
understand.
sorry you don't believe
I
me, Kurt.
do know that I do.
He knows
Yeah.
exactly what he wants, and he's about to make a move to get it. And although his name is untranslatable into any known Earth language,
Untranslatable.
it would sound something like
There's a lot of like
Zombie.
sexual tension going on between these two right now. Like you can
There's-
see it in their eyes.
There's some longing in the way they're staring
Yeah.
at each other. Which is
Kurt-
fine, but back then it was frowned upon.
Yeah.
Wait, whose house
This
is
is
this?
Kurt.
Like, that's rude. You getting
What?
calls
I
from
think
somebody
it's-
else's
Well,
house.
that's impossible.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right over.
Just coming over and answering his phone.
Nothing wrong at the installation, is there?
Oh, maybe they live together. Maybe it's like an odd couple kind of thing.
Satellite.
Maybe it's
Simply
like a weird
vanished.
cult. It's
Wonderful.
the four of
so
them.
what can we do about it?
What is it, Kurt?
There's trouble at the installation, honey. We're going to have to leave.
Also, Keith and I are lovers, and our marriage is a sham.
Yeah, I think this is like filmed in the middle of a tea party or something.
I thought they were having dinner. Where'd all the... Oh, okay.
I always thought Keith was a little off, but now he's really gone off the deep end.
He's a genius, all right. Maybe too much so for his own good this time.
Wait, what? Just insulted and complimented him? A complisalt? Was it that just happened?
Complisalt. A well-crafted complisalt is a thing of beauty.
Zontar diverted the satellite for a vehicle.
I thought he said that there was a
He'll
problem at the
soon be
installation and him and they had to go. I'm confused.
Zontar will soon
Lee,
be on Earth.
you're holding this movie to its own standard. Come on now.
Zontar's coming, alright? You need to recognize.
I'm excited for Zontar to show up. I hope he wrecks this movie.
What a well-lit military installation.
I hope he, like the monster last week, is made out of scratch pads.
Situation.
We find it's easier to identify people if you can't see them.
This is one of those movie tricks where they like filmed it during the day. They're like, we'll just take the contrast way down on this. Just take the brightness out.
General ain't so happy.
Look, it's nighttime now.
I guess none of them are.
This is the restored version, by the way. This is remastered. For the record,
What?
I would like to point that out.
Raise the vernier on
This is
that,
the remastered.
Yeah, the
Wow.
original is all in sepia.
Great.
For real?
I'm not even kidding.
You sure know how to find the gems.
It's at full decibel now. Everything seems
It's
to
a
be
complex
operating correctly,
algorithm.
but there's just nothing there.
I
I
have
don't
top men.
understand it.
Yeah.
Top
Understand it?
men.
Of course not. No one understands it, but it's the scientific achievement of the century. We've got to find
It's the greatest thing ever. And no one that's a very Rick thing. That was a very
Guys,
Rick statement.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great, Morty. Come on, just get in the ship. Isn't your shit all fucked sideways, dude? Like, why are you still sitting at home listening to music? Giving your wife bedroom eyes.
Things will be better soon.
Zontar's gonna be here.
Very much better.
Zontar's gonna show up.
Things are gonna get weird. Just go with it. We're gonna broaden your horizons, Betty.
Holding that clipboard down, Martha.
She's still doing it.
Negative.
Oh, look, the other woman
Maybe a
clipboard.
link failed.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Well, that's all right, Louise. We know it wasn't
Damn it,
anybody
Marcia,
else's.
you'll speak when
But be
spoken
sure and
to.
get those
That's
reports
all
to
right,
Washington
Louise.
tonight
You're
by
just a
scrambled
woman.
Transmission.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Look here, Kurt. It's back. It's just reappeared.
The data link is operating. It's just as if it were never gone. It's right on orbit, functioning perfectly.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Get the Pentagon on the hotline.
Louise, what did
Tell
I
them to bring
tell
the
you
satellite
about
down for a
trying
full
to do
examination.
science with
Yes,
the
sir.
men?
Can you handle recovery procedures yourself, John?
Oh, yes, it's all programmed
He
on the
slurred it.
satellite
He's
computer.
drunk.
All we need to do is
Recovery
activate
procedures.
Good. Good night, then.
it. Good night, Doctor.
Just flip the blue switch, Steve.
This is Richie.
Quit sassing me.
Acknowledge.
Come in, Zontar.
I receive you.
This is Casey Kasem.
Make me your servant, Zontar. Tell me what
Yes,
to
it's
do.
true. I am
Oh,
your only friend.
Zontar.
Nobody else even believes you exist. They
Zoltan.
will.
But I know you exist, Zontar.
They will.
It's late.
Oh, she got all dressed up for him.
Zontar's on his way, darling.
Not now,
He
babe.
drew the satellite
Zontar's
to
coming
beams,
over.
boarded, and returned it to orbit.
It's always about Zontar.
He's inside that circling laboratory right now, waiting to come down to us. To save us.
Keith, you realize this is why we don't have any children. This right now, what you're doing.
Please come to bed, Keith. You need some sleep, and you need it badly. You've got to snap out of this fantasy.
She needs that dick.
It's what I've been predicting for years. And it's good. My one uncertainty was whether it would be for good or for evil. And it's for good. I'm going to stay by the set tonight. I need to be here when Zontar lands.
Them collarbones, though, am I right? You looked. Lee looked. I saw him look.
Good night.
Night.
And I'm not ashamed.
I wonder if he could get those pants a little higher.
A good tailor could.
Really stood by his post, didn't he? I'm gonna stay by the set tonight.
That'd be funny. It's like 10 minutes later. Oh, he fell asleep masturbating again.
To Zontar, nonetheless.
To Zontar. To the dulcet tones of Zontar's voice.
That nobody else can hear.
But him.
Are you people positive you know what you're doing?
Oh, I think we can manage without wrecking it. This cycloid computer just doesn't...
Colonel, you really shouldn't be smoking in here.
I was just gonna say,
sensitive lab equipment.
I'm not paying
I understand that back in the day, smoking was accepted in all sorts of environments, but a laboratory,
Secretary.
I feel like that's where they draw the line.
I'm just waiting
Yes, sir.
for him to like ash on one of the machines.
Yes, sir. It'll be done.
Just flipping at one of the women.
That's it. All clear. Bring
Hold
her
your
down.
hand out, Martha.
Roger. 30 seconds.
Put it out on her.
Position 42 north. 58 minutes.
Oh,
Take care of this for me.
59 minutes.
Put it out on her arm and drop it down the front of her
43
shirt.
north. Locking and locking.
Oh man, people were horrible back
You're
then.
now programming the bird.
Fourth cycle entering atmosphere.
Too fast.
No, you haven't missed anything.
What's the matter with that blasted thing?
Who's here?
Sixth cycle.
It shouldn't be past 4 by
Allison,
now.
Ace.
Something wrong?
I don't know, General. It's setting its
What
own
up?
course. It's almost as if it had a mind of its own.
Everything is engaged. It's just abandoning its own orbit.
Look at it go.
It was never really in orbit then, was
This
it?
just can't be happening.
Exactly what's going on here?
Yeah, that's my
I
question.
don't know, General.
That's the answer
It's
everyone's
not
looking
acting on our
for.
control signals.
Send it back up. Don't mess around with it.
I don't think we can, General. She's setting her own pattern, or it certainly seems like it.
What's going
Move,
to
Jenny.
happen?
It's my
I don't
turn
think
to
I wanna
science.
Fire a missile at it.
Get Washington again, Alice.
Yes, sir. Scramble 2 on the hotline.
What?
Ace says, "What up,
What?
good sir? Stepped off that mini golf
Just
circuit
lost
for
all
movie night, huh?"
contact, Radar and sensors.
Yes. Yes, I did. I took a break from
The MPGA tour.
showing up
Yes, I hear
elderly
you.
Asian tourists and families of 3 to
Just
watch
striding up
this.
to him. You mind if I play through?
Hey guys,
Come in
I'm just
here.
gonna play through if you don't mind. I mean, I'm sure you guys are,
He's here, darling.
you know,
Zontar
whatever
landed
here.
the
but
satellite in a
Shove little
They
Bobby
couldn't
and
even track
Ron.
him.
Keith.
Shit out
It
here.
was a
Headed
it was a
downhill
wishing
for a
well.
long
It was a
time.
classy miniature golf
Larger
course.
bombs, but now it will be over. All our dreams.
Oh,
will
Zontar's
now
just
be
gonna come
realized.
down and
Zontar will see to that. I
oh,
got the phone, Kirk. He must know.
He's gonna rub his tentacles all over me.
Anyone, what it is that you're imagining. I'm going into town.
and then he's gonna climax inside me while I finish on the floor.
So okay, so we have super scientists
That's
that
right.
can't figure out what the
That cave's
fuck's
in the mountains
going
about
on,
6 miles from here.
and he's picking up fucking Zontar on a CB radio.
Meanwhile, yeah,
Okay.
the Radio Shack manager with his homemade CB. figured out how to directly call this thing and be like, "Sup?"
That's not how that phone works. It's like not even just. It's not doing the things.
Louise, what did I tell you?
Oh, take the helmet off. Take the safety visor off while you play with the welder. It's cool.
Yep. It's easier to see what you're doing.
Yeah, well, that's true.
For about 2 seconds.
They're coming for you, Barbara. They're coming to get you.
What's the matter?
I don't know. I've got plenty of gas. I'll have a look.
Get out and push, Janet.
I knew I should have married Tom. He's a real man.
Odd, car clock stopped too.
And the cigarette lighter doesn't work.
All hope is lost.
Hello? Hello?
Everything's continuing to not spin, functioning as intended.
Maybe if they turned the rest of their equipment on.
What's come over this place? Why has everything gone dead?
There's been a massive power failure somewhere.
This is the only guy making any sense in this whole movie. He's asking the pertinent questions. What's going on? Why isn't shit turned on?
What happened to the satellite?
I don't know.
I think this guy isn't meant to be in the movie, you guys. He's making too much sense.
It just couldn't disappear.
Gone. $50 million and 1 million hours work.
I can't find anything wrong.
What are we going to do?
Walk.
I really think he's exaggerating the math on that. Like 4 guys, 1 million hours work.
Yeah. I mean, unless some of it was done off-site by, like,
The car clock
interns.
stopped at 5 after 3. I wonder why.
Coincidence.
No,
Coincidence.
Oh, don't be foolish. Come on.
The car broke. All
This is
the
a man
watches
of
stopped.
science.
Coincidence.
This is a man of science, clearly.
These things happen all the time.
Yours dead too? Yes. I don't understand it. What's going on around here?
I don't know.
Zontar's going on.
Oh man, that fella on the right definitely has dead hookers buried in its basement.
Like the town's hanging in midair.
I was gonna say trunk.
Mrs. Ritchie,
Yes?
your husband
He's
said
been
this
drinking.
thing was going to
Mrs.
happen
Ritchie.
someday. Does he know what's going to happen next?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Keep 3 feet away
Yes.
from...
I have the names of the control units in this immediate area. The mayor of Jackson is Sidney Parker. The chief of police is Brad Crenshaw. They're very important for controlling the town. The chief security officer of the installation is General
Is this
Matt
gonna turn
Young,
into like some
and the head
PSA
of the
about
laser
communists
project is
living
Dr.
next to you?
Kurt Taylor.
Oh, that would be great.
Along with their wives, that's 8
Is he
people.
feeding information to
All that's
Zontar so
necessary
Zontar
for
can come
complete
down and
control of
just
this area.
Zontar's a
As
communist.
I understand
push
it, you're now
everyone's
hosting
shit
8
in?
control devices. Is this correct?
Keith is a double agent.
Make me your
I would
servant,
like to see one of the
Zontar.
Injectapods. They actually
Bestow
grow
upon
as
me
part of you
untold
and then separate on
riches.
command, don't they?
And I will deliver unto you the precious gem which is earth.
Fantastic. Now I have the general locations of the control units.
Oh, shit! Shit! That is Zontar!
Before the Mothman,
Y'all are just fucked. You may as
there
well stop
was
running.
Zontar.
Just lay down and put a paper bag over your head, folks. This is
What? Why are these people going batshit?
Lee,
Zontar!
I don't know if you didn't notice in the previous shot, Zontar,
Revealed himself to no one.
I mean, is that him or is that the boom mic up there? I can't tell.
Slaver from beyond the stars.
What shall I do?
Isn't she in the Goonies?
Maybe.
I'll get help.
It was 1966. I mean, she was younger back then. Man, those 50 extras they have are really getting the work out. Move! He has plenty of room. There's no reason.
Whoa!
To push.
Whoa!
The edge of town.
But no cars are running.
I want to make last night up to you now.
Come on.
They're out of
Extremely
extras.
inappropriate timing, but let's go.
Oh shit, was that
wait,
just Zontar?
I think it was Zontar. Or a bat.
I think we just saw Zontar. Oh, it is.
I
Wait,
don't know, but I don't like it.
is she throwing a stick?
Ugly thing. I've never seen anything like it.
Neither have I.
Let's go. We'll never get this.
I don't
time
know,
in
but
here.
I don't like it. Promptly throws a stick. Awesome.
Amazing. Fucking amazing.
This is pretty great.
Have you just seen an unspeakable terror from beyond the stars? Do you have a stick? If so, throw the stick.
What do you mean our car?
Then
is
you need not
being
fear.
energized?
Zontar stopped all power at its source. That means steam, water, electricity, combustion engines, everything.
Water? You mean the faucets won't work?
That's right.
That's ridiculous.
That's not power, though. That's water.
Great cam work, Tim. Good job.
I thought you said it wouldn't work.
Of course it works. It belongs to me. Zontar stopped the power selectively. We're not affected. Come on in.
There's a
We
lot
are
of
not affected.
conditions to this.
I think he can get those pants a couple inches higher.
Yeah, a little
Oh,
bit.
the power and water work wherever
Keith,
we
our
go
car
because
broke
it's
down.
me
Could
and
you
me
run
and
me over to Tim's
Zontar are
garage?
tight.
Well, I'm afraid that wouldn't do you any good. But I will ask you inside for a drink.
Look all in.
A drink I could use.
I just walked 8 miles, threw a stick at a bat.
In a wool coat in July.
It's a balmy summer afternoon.
Is that a fucking bong on the shelf right there?
Oh, Scotch
The
and
red
soda's
thing?
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, my feet. Just put some ice in
I'm
the
sorry,
bucket
water
for me.
pipe?
Water
What time did
pipe.
your car
There's
stop?
a yellow one there, too.
A little after 3.
Oh, there
My
is
watch and
shit.
the car clock stopped at the same time.
Keith, how did you know the car stopped running? Could have been.
Is
a
this
broken
cameraman
axle or
available
anything.
for
Could have.
hire? Does he
It just stopped running like every car did today. Like everything mechanical did.
Keith,
Just like
what's going on?
recovering
What's all the mystery?
alcohol.
All right, okay,
Something you're not
Zontar's
telling
real. I get it. You don't have to be a cunt about it, though. Don't have to be so fucking smarmy all the
You have
time.
time. Time for
God, Keith, I get so sick of you and your I was right attitude.
perhaps even time for understanding.
Just smash that glass into his face.
Ooh. Oh, it's over.
You heard anything from the general?
Shut up,
No,
nerd.
sir, not since he left for headquarters an hour ago. Did he take the Jeep? No, the Jeep don't work. So he
I
walked.
just want everyone
Funny
in the
seeing
movie to
general
say
walk.
that to
He
him.
hardly knows how.
Things still snafu inside?
Yeah, still off. Funny thing, too. The auxiliary has a hand crank, and even that doesn't work. I wonder what effect this power failure has on my wife's big mouth.
Women are stupid.
Women were viewed as less
Yeah,
than men
sure.
in that time.
Give me
You had your turn. It's my turn now. Stop hogging it.
It's my 3D viewer. I brought it from home.
Viewmasters have really gone down the toilet. I mean,
That's what it was, Viewmaster.
I would much rather have one of those.
I couldn't think of what it was called.
I'm going to be trying to eBay pinup girls in Viewmaster form later tonight.
Oh, do you have a stick?
Oh, that ain't gonna work. You need a stick.
Sticks are for pussies and communists. I got a gun.
He stopped all things mechanical, but guns aren't. What?
Fire. Shoot it. Dude, it's coming right at you. Now I'm at the top. Oh, he got his hat.
Give me back my hat. You don't play right. Oh,
right
shit.
In the back of the neck.
Bitch slapped my Zontar.
Shoot it.
Don't finish it off or nothing.
Shoot it with your dying breath. What are you... Oh, dude.
Poke it with a stick.
Oh, he just picked it up. Dude, you don't know what that thing is.
You don't know where Zontar's been.
What if it's got space herpes?
Is he gonna stomp on it?
Oh, he's just gonna bury it in a pile of leaves. It's not dog poop. Like, you don't gotta bury it in leaves, bro.
Keith, I'm sorry. I can't believe
I think has he just been possessed by Zontar? Is that what's happened?
Nor does it dismay me. No one ever believed me.
All right, Keith. All right.
But who's
Let's
laughing
say
and
just
has
for the
water
moment
and
that what
electricity
you're saying
now,
is true.
Richard?
That a creature called Zontar has come from Venus and has shut down the world's power and is putting the world's population under its
Nothing
dominance.
to see here.
Now, if that is true, why aren't you fighting it?
Because this superior intelligence, this Zontar,
Who's
is
the
working
size
with
of
me.
a bat?
After all, I was his
I
first
have bad
contact.
news, Keith.
And I contacted
An army
him.
colonel just shot Zontar out of the sky.
I believe he's here to
He's
save us
got
from
this
ourselves.
like cunty Reed
Not to
Richards
dominate
vibe.
us, as you have
He's
so
dead in a
quickly
pile
concluded.
of leaves
Keith, you
now.
talk as
Like,
if
power's
this
back on
Thing were a
everywhere.
personal friend of yours.
Oh, yes. They're real chums.
The days when people made fun of me are over.
He's here to help us save
We
ourselves.
still make
But
fun
are
of
they?
him.
Are they really?
From ourselves, Kurt.
They're
From
not.
ourselves.
I didn't know we needed rescuing.
Kurt, I'm serious.
Why
Remember
is
your
Kurt
theory on free
always
magnetic
on the verge
gravitation?
of whispering?
What happened to it? It was a great theory.
I didn't know.
Well, you know, Keith,
needed rescue.
Washington red tape, I couldn't get an appropriation.
Kurt, that was sheer stupidity. An example of how arrogance and ignorance restrain man's progress.
You're a fucking idiot,
I
Kurt.
should know. I've been victimized by it myself.
And Zontar is going to end all this.
Yes, quickly, easily. You'll hardly realize it's been done.
How's he going to do it? How's Zontar going to pull this off?
With
I
communism,
can't tell you
Kurt.
just yet, Kurt.
Oh,
It's
and it
premature
begins.
for his plan. Premature. But you'll understand everything pretty soon.
I don't think so, Keith.
Zontar will
don't
make you
think so.
understand.
Well, I'd have to take a long, cold look at anything that would change the world so completely. Zontar or whatever. Look, Keith, would you run me over to the lab?
It's useless going there. The lab is completely inoperative.
It was
All right, then
inoperative
will you run
before
us home?
Zontar
Sure.
showed up.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Martha, pack my water pipe.
I knew Kurt wouldn't panic. Nothing quite like a logical, orderly, scientific mind.
And his
He
idiot
didn't
friend,
panic because
Kurt.
he didn't
Right
believe you.
for the
That
plucking.
just makes him think you're insane.
Get off my back, Martha. I've overlooked and forgiven your lack of faith for years.
All right.
Oh,
Now
someone's about to
the
get
events of
slapped.
dedicated
All right.
events
I was
for
going
you
to say,
still
are
to
we
be
taking
counted.
bets on how
I'll
long
stand
before
up
he
with you,
slaps
Keith.
her?
Not because of events,
Do we want to call it?
but because I love you.
How long until there's a slap,
Were you in
guys?
contact?
Zontar, come in.
Good.
People have said mean things
You
about
can
me.
trace my car through the
Assistance
energy
required
consumption
immediately.
supply. That will lead the injector
My
pods
wife is
doing
being mean.
My wife said mean things
You
and
will be
doesn't
most
believe in you,
difficult.
Zontar. Can you do that trick again where you shut
It
the
is
water
mine
off?
of the utmost value to us.
Everything under control, men?
Yes, sir, as well as can be expected under the circumstances.
I have a top secret
Circumstances.
This whole area has been
Gentlemen,
placed under
I
martial
want
law.
you to stand aside
I'm in
and
command,
don't let anyone
and we will
else
proceed
through.
immediately to
Craft
prepare
services
defense
for
measures.
Zontar, the Think
Against
of
what?
Venus,
Don't
provided
ask
by
questions.
Jack Daniels.
This place is to be abandoned.
I'm gonna be in my
Sergeant,
office
I want you
doing
to assemble the
important
entire guard force.
government
Have
work.
them ready to move out at 16:30 hours. With full
Kill a
equipment.
bat earlier.
It will be a forced march.
I buried it under some leaves.
It will be a reconnaissance and holding patrol.
Also, I need a
You'll
new
take
gun.
position south of Sawtooth Ridge and observe
Ah,
the
see,
area to the
possessed
east.
by
Regardless
Zontar.
of the circumstances, you are to take no action, but will be required only to send me hourly reports by courier.
Begging the General's pardon, sir. How are we supposed to know when it's 4:30? All our watches have stopped.
Here, take mine. It's started running again. Now assemble your patrol and
Makes
move out.
perfect sense, sir.
Oh, General Young, any news?
Yes. Big news. We're in the midst of a communist uprising of some kind. They've
There it is.
sabotaged every known source of
Communist
power in the area.
uprising.
Seem to have
Called it.
disrupted all
Called it.
communications.
You did. You did.
How'd they manage to get all power sources at once?
Through freedom
Well,
and
I
the
can
American
understand
way.
managing to blow the big electric and water plants.
Through a
this-
little thing called
None of our
free
generators
market
here work.
capitalism,
Don't ask me. I
Steve.
know they did it. Don't know how.
How did you get the message? Radio and wires as dead as everything else.
Special courier. Managed to slip through from headquarter command.
Free market.
You are all restricted to this building until the emergency is over.
Do you mean we're prisoners?
Let us say you're all under protective custody. They'd
No
love
one
to get
asked
their
you to
hands on
speak,
you with your knowledge
Louise.
of that satellite.
Well, there's blankets and canned goods in the closet there. We'll make out. Not comfortably, but we'll do it.
Wait, what?
I'll see that
And
supplies
there's
are sent over.
a Playboy in
That
the
is
desk.
the cornerstone to
outside
any
that door.
like high-tech
Major
scientific
General,
laboratory
we won't
is
move it
canned
in.
goods in blankets.
Well, guess we've got a lease.
You
to
never
find
know
break.
when Zontar's gonna show up
Key party.
Well, at least you get a day
and
off.
We're gonna have
destroy
a
civilization.
Ooh, it's like a hurricane party.
Yeah, sure, Jerry. Just throw your coat wherever, you fucking asshole. No, it's fine. I'll put it on the coat rack.
Uh-huh.
Is this where this goes? Is this how we treat our things?
Garbage human being.
Kurt? Kurt, I hesitate even to suggest this. But do you think Keith could be right?
It might be time to see the doctor about your problem.
But I don't think so.
Yes, but he seemed to know about it. He expected it.
Look, Ann, I've known Keith for over 15 years. He has one of those intellects that allows him to make calculated guesses.
Oh, we got some clutch work from the boom mic operator now.
Oh, you mean an
Well, maybe this
IQ
one
of
has.
over 90?
I mean, you seem so positive, so confident.
Look, Ann, you're letting the loss of power, together with the loss of a satellite, allow you into believing this isn't logical.
Look, Ann,
Find a reason
you're
for
letting the total collapse of
massive
civilization
loss
as
of
we know
power
it
or
affect your way of
other
thinking.
natural catastrophe. But Keith sees in it some reflection of one of his fantastic ideas. Don't you see? It's
And that lamp's ugly as
vindication
shit.
for a time.
I see. Sort of a chance to regain face.
That wood panel, though.
But the sad part of it is that Keith really believes this. He really thinks he's talking to something from Venus. Something named Zontar.
I just got
Zontar.
home from dropping them off. If Kurt doesn't stay there, he
I
may
mean,
try and
at
get
this
to the
point,
installation.
hadn't it occurred to you that maybe you're the thick-headed cunt, Keith? I mean, the night before, he's like, bad shit's gonna go down tomorrow. All kinds of hell breaks loose tomorrow, and you're like, that silly cunt doesn't know what he's talking about.
We could use them quicker than that.
Keith is this guy right here. I
But
think
once
you're
we get
referring
Kurt,
to
we can
Kurt.
hold off investigation for
Kurt,
that length
Keith.
of time.
I mean,
Those
they
are both
start
untrustworthy names. No.
with a
If you
hard
can control
K
a
sound.
hotline call from
What's up,
Kurt to the
Rhetoric? What's
president,
going on, dude?
you
Oh,
can stall for
Rhetoric.
that length of time.
What's up, man?
What are my instructions?
Rhetoric, you've joined us in time for just an absolute cinematic gem.
Remain here in contact until Jackson is evacuated.
It's the best.
Let me catch you
Will
up to
be
speed,
done.
Rhetoric. Civilization has gone to shit. There's a guy with a CB radio that he built out of pieces who is in cahoots with a communist alien from Venus. And
What's happening?
what
That
they're
looks like a bat.
witnessing now
Stay here.
are the
Stay
50
right
extras
here.
they hired in this movie. Look at that limp-wristed run. Zontar's coming.
Hey, hey, look! What's happening? What's everybody running from? Let go!
Mimo!
Let go
Sneaking
of me!
in with 100 bits.
Where you
Oh.
Big old bits in the code. Thanks, Mimo.
Oh, Mima, you sweetheart.
I know. There's a total of 425. Welcome to movie night, Mimo.
There it is
There he
again. I
is.
thought it died. I thought that guy shot it.
Zontar cannot be stopped.
The pile of leaves wasn't enough.
Like the march of red communism, Zontar will not be stopped.
I saw a funny-looking Boyd.
Boyd? It's a Boyd.
It's a Boyd. Shut up, Frank. You're retarded. Oh, we're busting out the Schwinn.
Kurt, what is it?
And I'm
Where you
gonna
going?
ride down to the
Darling, I've gotta go
drugstore
up to the
for a
inflation.
phosphate.
No.
And look, I've got to find out what's going on. Now look, you stay inside.
Oh,
and
this
remember
is
to
gonna
keep
be
all
glorious.
the
He's
windows and
gonna
doors
look goofy as
Kurt,
shit
I'm afraid
riding this
something
bike.
terrible will happen. Please don't go.
Oh, here it comes. The guy in a suit riding a Schwinn. Here we go.
All right.
No, don't you dare cut away. Oh.
He doesn't look as ridiculous as a grown man in spandex.
I mean, our views on people on bicycles
More
are pretty
Boyd.
much the same.
Jim, you never should have
shit.
bought that Miata.
Shit, it's not stopping. Ugh.
Yeah, hopefully he's taking a stick with him. I mean, you can't go out there without being properly armed.
No, you cannot. Is that the noise that Zontar? Oh!
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 He got Zontar.
Oh! Oh!
He's
Oh!
got And now you've been assimilated. Welcome to the Borg Hive Mind Collective.
The Zontar. High five. Let me.
Please bury him under some
Zontar.
leaves.
He needs to find some loose leaves to recharge Zontar.
I really. Oh, is he gonna throw it in the
He's gonna
trash?
throw it in the trash can.
What a responsible thing to do. Yep, that shit goes right there.
Under complete Kremlin control. You can do.
Look at those. Look at those communist
This
fucks
is
in their trash
stupid.
bins.
I think they have a bug on the lens.
That's the boom mic, I think. At the top
Yeah,
there.
that's what I was saying. That thing I thought was Zontar earlier. That's the boom mic in frame.
That's good.
Hail Zontar!
You're about the only one left.
Hail Zontar. Hail
I guess
Zontar.
so.
Don't be difficult, editor.
What's that gun for, Brad? That's not like
It's
you.
for murdering
But gun
you.
or no gun, here I stay. I helped build this town.
I have gun. I
My
make
people got your
decisions
job for
now.
you. What's the matter with you, Brad?
My name's not Brad. It's Zontar.
We don't need papers anymore. They're useless.
Fake
Get
news.
Sorry, I don't understand a word you're saying, but I'll not go. I'm an old man, and
I
here
don't
I
speak
stay.
commie. Oh.
Oh! Why did he grab his forehead?
Oh,
get
we
shot?
only got like half a second. What a bunch of
Aw.
bullshit.
Right.
I want to see him
I've been
stand up
looking for
pedaling
you,
that
Doctor.
bitch.
I just saw you kill a friend in cold blood. Why?
Orders, Doctor.
I'll shoot you too, Kurt.
Orders? Orders from whom?
Zontar.
Zontar, of course. I'll have to place you in protective custody.
Oh!
Oh! You can put that right cross in protective custody, son.
You're to be one of us. You're free to go.
Here's 5 fingers worth of freedom.
Wait. So
apparently, if you punch the shit out of Zontar's face,
it worked.
You're
You
good.
like,
we don't want
you're
any
gonna
problems, bro.
I'm gonna go tell Zontar you're gonna be in so much trouble.
When Zontar finds out, he's gonna come down here and he's gonna kick your ass.
Throw a stick at him. Oh, this might be my favorite movie yet.
This is pretty good. This is a good
Zontar
one.
finally told me about the biostructure of the control devices, the injectapods.
Oh, you never
Zontar
talk
told me
about
how you can tell the
Zontar.
other guys about my
He
problem.
detaches them and they fly to the person's wanted like birds. I was trying to spot one.
How do they gain control of the victim?
There
In
are
the
no
midst of the
victims,
complete
darling.
collapse of
According to
Western
Zontar,
civilization,
they carry with them an
you are
uncontrolled
bird
biological
watching,
essence
Keith.
Of himself, the host. They plant this activated growth in the person's neck.
Tell you what, though, that
after
cardigan
which
is
he's controlled by the host.
That is
It's
a
a little
nice
like
cardigan.
Radio, except that it's
Lee, that
biological,
cardigan would
too.
look good on you.
That is, the person actually becomes
Yeah.
a living extension of Zontar. Actually becomes part of Zontar. After the growth is planted, the injectopods die.
Oh, injectopod. It's the
They
technical
don't
term.
die,
It's
do
science.
they, Keith?
No.
No. Only their minds.
This is
Their personalities and their identities.
this is
Their minds
college
are clearer
level
than they ever thought
biology.
possible.
Some
All
of
the
the phrases
human
and
waste is gone, the
terms
greed,
are
the
probably
bitterness.
unfamiliar to
Oh,
many of us.
Kurt, when do I get your injectopod?
All emotion.
The
We've been
You
over
promised.
this, Martha.
Martha, we have no use for you
When you
anymore.
put your arms around me and
Zontar
pull me
said,
to you.
he told me
Why?
masturbation
Because
isn't
I
a
love
sin.
You. You know that.
I don't know why you should, from what you say. Wouldn't Zontar say love is a waste? It's an emotion, you know.
I'm a woman with
You can
needs.
be so smart, and yet you can be so unthinking. You take away a man's dreams and emotions, and all you have left is death. A living death. Emotions are the soul of people.
I'm not making
I
the
told
rules.
you, Martha.
It has to be the way it
Zontar
has
needed
to
my
be.
testicles for science reasons.
I had to meet Zontar in that truck stop bathroom. I had to, I tell you.
Look at that bike. That is Oh, and he kickstanded it.
He knows how to take care of his
You don't
things.
believe in
Right?
signs, Dr.
Did you
Taylor?
not see the sign? This
Oh,
installation
General
is
Young.
closed.
Startled me.
Sorry. Didn't mean to.
Why is the installation shut down? Where did everybody go?
They've all been transported to the district air base. No telling what might happen to them here. Oh, Dr. Taylor, may I offer you a ride back into Jackson? Rather a long bike trip.
Shit, yeah, I want to
Certainly,
ride
General.
on your
Thank
golf
you very
cart.
much. Here, let me put this in the back.
Oh, it's a Jeep. Do you have an air pump? One of my tires
What
is
a
low.
relief. This is awfully nice of you, General. General Young, how come your Jeep is running?
It's one of the new experimental models. Oh, Dr. Taylor,
Science.
I think it would be best if you and Mrs. Taylor
Science
would join your
reasons.
employees at
That's
the base.
why.
Could be. Is there any way I can get in touch with them?
Not a chance. They're under protective custody.
Why aren't we moving? Oh, shit.
General Young, let me move that rock before we get started.
Huh? What rock?
Oh, Judo Chop!
I'll be taking your
Oh, he
Jeep,
just
nerd.
GTA'd the shit out of that, didn't he?
Ditch the body and let's fucking go.
I feel like we've seen judo chops in almost every movie so far.
Dude's gonna backhand his wife, I know it. This was made in the 60s. There's no way it's not gonna happen.
I like how he jumped out of the Jeep and then buttoned his jacket. Like a true gentleman.
I believe you now.
Oh, that
And I
cardigan.
also believe you're an accessory to murder.
Lee, I'm telling
That's a
you.
nice way to greet an old
Those
friend.
are your colors, bud.
Sit down, Kurt. You're upset.
Sit down, Kurt. You're an asshole.
Yes, I helped.
Do you want to
Zontar.
hit my water pipe?
I told him everything that would make it possible for him to come here. Your satellite was the final link in the chain.
Yes, it's true. I promised Zontar the
Zontar
world
is a
in
member
exchange
of a
for untold
race that was
riches
born
and
too soon.
gorgeous
They
women
developed a
whenever I
culture on
desire
Venus that Earth
them,
won't
and
catch up to in perhaps
an
a
endless
million years.
supply of Dr. Pepper.
And then disaster struck. You see, Kurt, they're host beings. They grow devices that enable them to control other creatures. Somehow the creatures they controlled on Venus became sterile and died out.
They would be.
Without,
That would not make them host
Dominant race
beings.
slowly
Like, it
withered
would
away.
be the opposite.
And you mean to tell me
Yeah.
that these
They're-
creatures
they're
are
sterile,
the
like,
human
that's
race,
it,
so
that's
this will
it.
die out too?
Zontar has an intellect that dwarfs humans. Makes us look like so many ants by comparison.
And you think we need him?
We always have.
You can pause with the Twitch TV plugin, the Better Twitch TV.
In the last
editor.
12 hours, men have been murdered for failing to obey this new master. Makes you think a little, doesn't it?
Yes, it makes me look back into history for a comparison.
Comparison? Why, you can't compare this to anything that's ever happened.
Yes, I can. Every great change on Earth has
You're
been
not
the
the
result
boss
of
of
You
me.
can't tell me what to do.
You're not my real
Brought about
dad.
wondrous cures. Wars have brought about fast planes, atomic power, radiological medicine. Our own discoveries.
No, Keith. You're talking about changes that were brought about by man himself. But Zontar isn't human. So your argument just doesn't hold water.
I would argue that we haven't even seen Zontar
Revolutions,
yet, and
plagues,
we
and
are
wars have also
50 minutes
resulted in a
into this
number of
movie.
regressions.
So,
What about the Dark
We have
Ages?
seen Zontar, though.
No.
have we
You're
though,
not
or
very
have we
convincing.
seen little
They're-
You'll be
Zontar
convinced,
bullshit
Kurt.
moths?
Maybe they're all Zontar.
You actually
Ooh.
think
It's
that
That
I
would
can
make this a
dull
lot
this
more
reign of
cerebral
terror?
than I thought
And
it
I'll
would
swear
be.
allegiance to this Zontar? Well, I won't. I'll fight him, and I'll fight you, too.
And it would solidify the communism metaphor even
I'll
more.
fight Zontar. I'll fight you. I'll fight anybody. I don't even care. All right.
I'm
My
not afraid
dad-
of you, Keith.
My dad could beat your dad up. Gonna go get back in my stolen government Jeep and cruise for chicks.
Is that all you can
Oh,
think
don't
of,
start with your
losing a
bullshit
friend?
again, Jan. Here it comes.
What about
This is
losing
it. I feel it.
yourself?
I feel it.
Didn't his word
Look at
mean
it. See,
anything
look
to
at his
you?
face. This is it.
If you were so blind,
Here
you'd
it
realize
comes.
that Kurt was your friend today. He's never been before.
Don't let me down. Come on.
Oh, you fool. If he didn't believe there was still something in you worth trying to say, he would have killed you.
Killed me.
Oh, come on.
Yes, just as he'll find a way to kill
Oh,
your
come on.
Zontar.
Oh. Oh.
He had a gun. You just had an undeserved stay of execution.
So you agree with him. He finally turned against me all the way.
Oh, you're right there.
I've done
You're
nothing
right
except what I
there.
had to do. You're the one that's got to see that for yourself.
Ooh, she might slap him. That'd be a good twist.
I would be okay with that too. I'd be better with that actually. This guy deserves it.
I can't help believing in you, believing that you're fine yourself. Oh, I love you so. Oh, the fine man that I married.
Slap fight.
I can't love a monster. I can't. I won't.
You promised if you contacted Zontar, I could have your Injectapod.
Believe me, we know what we're doing.
Soon we'll all be deep, deep inside Zontar.
Soon we'll all be Zontar, and it won't matter.
So warm and wet inside Zontar.
And the glorious
Yes, I
equality,
see.
which is communism, will watch over us
The
like
town
a
is
wave
secure.
of equality.
Zontar, I'm troubled. Maybe you don't have that word in your spirit, but I must see you.
Zontar, my wife's getting really pissed. Like, when's this gonna happen?
Curtis still at large. He was here and he...
You need to make this shit happen, dude. Like, she's not buying it anymore.
I see. You heard. Then you know he must be controlled.
The radio wasn't plugged in the whole
Send
time.
another Zontar bat after him. You got your throwing stick? Oh, it's time to
Smother him
bust out
with a
the pipe.
pillow when he falls asleep on the couch. Oh, I ran out of gas.
Fuck this Jeep, I need some cardio.
Oh, there it is! That is exactly what I wanted. Stand up pedal. Awesome. Oh,
The
man.
Tour de
some
France
wind
has
flare
gotten
in there.
really formal.
This is fantastic.
Sun goes down quick.
It was a long ride.
It was. I think that was a cutaway.
And?
I might be giving this movie a lot of credit, though.
Thank goodness you're home. Just had a shower.
That sounded authentic. Thank goodness you are home.
Just had a shower, but she's fully dressed.
Well, first I went downtown. Brad
Oh,
Crenshaw
man.
killed Ledford.
To catch my breath
Then I
with a
went over to the
cigarette
lab
here,
and
that was a
found
long
General
ride.
Young. He was possessed somehow.
He's
It's a horrible
very collected for everything that's
whole
happening
thing is
right
real,
now.
honey.
I mean, I'll give
He's
him credit
cool.
for that.
He's not crazy.
He's cool with a lot of it.
Frighteningly sane.
He might have drank the Kool-Aid. He might be on board with this
And-
communist alien
How
coming
come
in.
my shower's working?
It's not. After a while, I felt so sticky, I just had to do something. So I drained the hot water heater, stuck a bucket full of water in the shower window, and used the shampoo hose.
Oh, somebody was a Girl Scout.
Look at her getting things done. Bet you didn't think of that, Kurt. All your bullshit
what I've
going
done.
on.
What?
A present.
Oh, she's Zontar alien.
Oh!
See you later, darling.
He's got a stick.
I'm going for a walk. When I get back, you'll feel much better.
Does. It's a masterwork stick. He's about to fuck this alien up. Oh!
It's masterwork. It's enchanted. It's +3 versus Zontars.
That's a +2 fireplace poker. It's a +2 Zontar vein fireplace poker.
Never drop the cigarette, I'd like to add. Like, he's a real smoker. Alright, he's a real smoker. Come here, you son of a bitch!
He's one of those 60 smokers. He could be pushing a car out.
Oh! Twisted it!
Get fucked on.
Eat a dick, Zontar!
That is what we call a critical hit.
This has got to be Keith.
Right? I have the only working phone left.
Keith, you
All right, what do you
fucking
want?
piece of garbage.
I just talked to Zontar.
That's a lie!
He said you've
Yeah,
killed the
because he's
injectable.
He
on.
just called him! I have the only working
That means
phone.
you can't be controlled
No, you
for
don't,
several
dickhead.
hours. Come on over. I want to talk to you. It's terribly important.
Why can't you just
I
have
guess
this conversation on
terribly
the
Car
phone?
will run.
Why don't you come over and leave your stick at home?
All right. I'll come over. But I have to do something
That was
first.
perfect timing.
Good. I'll see you later.
He got that gun. Dude, I'd
Yes,
be
he's
taking
coming
that
over here
poker
later.
with me too. Like,
Why didn't you shoot the Zontar?
he
Yes,
dealt
it
with
must
that
be done,
Zontar
but
pretty
is it
handily with
imperative?
that fire poker.
Can't we wait
That
a
makes a
while?
good backup weapon.
What is it?
I want like the gear up montage in this.
He
That's
said
what I
Kurt's
want.
mind must not remain
Like
free.
in the director's cut where like puts
Yeah.
on the
The most
bandana and
dangerous
shit,
since
you
he's the
know?
one
He
who
takes
knows
the
basically
jacket
what he's
off and
fighting.
strips down to the
And his
undershirt.
injector is gone.
He puts like a
What does that
bandage around his
mean?
arm even though he's not even hurt.
Must
Like,
die.
yeah.
He's too great a
And
menace to
grabs the
live.
stick.
I must kill him.
Has a holster for the stick on his
Yeah.
back.
Zontar's
like a
roasting on an
ninja.
open fire.
You came back quickly.
Do you think
knew it
Zontar
wouldn't take
tastes like
long.
chicken?
Now we must wait for Zontar to
Bearing
give us our
in
instructions
mind that the atmosphere of Venus is highly
for the
toxic
next step in the
to
conquest of the world.
humans.
Is that a Zontar in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
And we'll be like this always.
For the rest of our lives.
Oh, shooter. Do it.
I see him.
I see, darling.
Oh, bang!
Is this gonna end like The Mist? Have you guys seen The Mist?
I have not seen The Mist.
I don't want to give it away then.
All right.
Don't keep
All
your
right.
mouth shut.
Hurry up and wait.
Thank you. That's
We come
very
all the way out here.
that's
What do we
very
do?
courteous.
Nothing.
Not spoiling things.
You guys out there watch it. I'm going for The Mist ending.
What kind of action? You tell me.
I told you, but you wasn't listening.
What are you talking about?
What are you
I
talking
told you
about,
I
Frank?
scored this funny-looking Boyd.
Boyd!
Bird. Will you forget
I like
will you
how
forget about that bird already?
A
That's all you've been
communist
talking about all
alien
day.
from Venus is invading, and the
All right,
United
you guys,
States
what do you think,
Army
this
is
is a picnic?
doing fuck all.
You men on the dice, clean them
They're
rifles.
just sitting around,
Never mind the beats. Get
being
busy.
useless. Guys, communism's at our
Don't you
doorstep.
fucking
like, this is
insult
the
our
time.
troops like that.
Closing up shop? Enough murders for one day? Suppose the great Zontar wants you to run down to the corner and tear out a few hearts. What then, master?
Well, I'll do it.
Suppose the great ruler can't reach you with
I don't
the wave
feel
of
like
his
that's an
hand.
insult to our troops
does
so much as
have.
this
Yeah.
movie not portraying them well.
This is showcasing early drone technology.
The little sleigh robot can talk. And it's going to have some music. Isn't it just great having the only working tape deck in the world? Well, we could dance if there wasn't so much blood around. But I'm sure it makes you feel like a big man,
Martha.
doesn't it? Yes.
Here it comes.
What I have to do is most difficult. and
Here it
you're not
comes.
making it any easier.
She gonna mouth off. Here it comes.
I want it to be so difficult you just can't do it.
She's talking a lot of shit for still being in the house.
Darling, open your mind for just a few minutes and let me inside so that I can talk to you.
Yeah, she's really taking the high road, but you don't see her not using the only working electricity and running water in the world right now.
Tell me about Zontar. What's he like?
Kind of hard to take the high road when you're still taking a bath every day, Martha.
You know the old Hot Springs Cave up at the ridge?
Yes.
Zontar's made his headquarters there because the climate is somewhat like that of Venus.
Hiding in a cave. Away from the
Poisonous
light.
and radioactive.
Earth must be of no use to him
Poisonous
except
and
as a
far
place
too
for
warm
conquest.
for
Let me
life to
finish.
propagate.
He grows control devices in groups of 8. He sends these to 4
Mm-hmm.
key people and their wives.
Wives?
Zontar does have some belief in good,
Now he
strong
directs
family
the
values.
Anne's been controlled.
Keith is laying down some hard science right now.
There were only 3 on the list who were not. Kurt and the mayor and his wife.
But the mayor and his wife are dead. They were killed in the evacuation.
We know.
Then why doesn't Zontar use their devices on Kurt?
They've already been used.
Not on you.
No, not on me.
Ooh. Ooh. Got a nice glimpse of some bare shoulder there.
Hey, when did it start working?
Well, you didn't sleep very long.
Well, how? How did it happen? What made everything go back on?
Don't ask us.
We're,
It all just
we're
started.
not sure if we've seen Zontar or not yet, Rhetoric.
Everything's in order.
Maybe?
Well, what else can happen
Maybe
in one
not.
day? Any coffee?
No.
That's part of the intrigue,
all
Rhetoric.
gone.
No one really knows what's
Well, I think I'll make
happening.
some.
Never mind, Louise.
Nobody
Building
knows.
Suspense. It's
The
really
writer, the director, the
It's the
actors,
most
nobody has any idea.
It's the most masterfully
keep you from
crafted
looking in
story
there.
I've ever seen.
What's the matter with you?
Now relax, Louise.
Why is
To
she
get
still
an-
sitting like
It'll
that?
only take a
Like, I
minute.
don't...
To get an hour and 3 minutes into a movie without anything really happening. You're okay with this, Steve? You're just gonna let this happen?
Computer advises that best time
When
for
good people
contact
do
with
nothing,
Venus home base
that's
will
when
be
evil triumphs.
I don't see anything. I'm just here. I just work here. I'm just. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Is this date rape? Is that what's happening right now?
A little bit right now. He is strangling a woman to death. She's dead. Yeah, there's nothing on your hands, bud. I mean, that was pointless.
Very well. We shall remain in contact. Why don't you take a walk? You don't have
Steve
to be
Jobs
here.
just
You'll be
looked the other way.
After everything I've said, you're still going to go through with it?
I'll just hold this button out.
Zontar is as
I'm just
weak
doing
as
my
you
science thing.
are, hiding in a cave, forcing humans to do his rotten work.
I didn't see anything. No reason to strangle me, Roger.
And that means Kurt Taylor.
I'm sorry, Martha. I have to meet Kurt.
The will of
Martha.
Zontar must be done.
Make me your servant, Zontar.
I don't know if you can hear me or not, but if you can, you listen and listen good.
Uh-oh.
I hate your living guts for what you've done to my
Oh.
husband and my world.
Oh.
I know
Them
you
spite
the coward
words.
you really
Shots
are.
fired.
And I'm going to kill you. Did you hear that? I'm going to kill you.
Zontar gonna give it to you.
I wonder if he's got hydraulics on that.
Yet another car that still miraculously works.
Oh, that's Keith.
Oh, does Keith have two cars?
Yeah, he's privileged. Or is that... Wait, is that Kurt with his...
Wait, who is that?
When I think when Zontar like took his wife, all their shit came back on. Yeah. Oh, there's a second car here. Huh.
Weird.
Just
What
back
is
this
this
one
one?
right into it.
I'll just back out around him. Oh yeah, the glove compartment gun. That comes standard with every 65 Buick. Just gonna... Oh, there's a strange car in my driveway. I'll just take it out for a spin.
Well, they left the keys in it, so I mean, why the fuck not?
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I killed her.
You killed your wife.
She was no longer my wife.
She was your wife. You would have been one with her if you hadn't destroyed...
Destroyed the thing that was trying to control me?
Don't you see, Keith? We're one step closer to being together.
Destroy you too.
Now you kill your
What good
wife.
would it do you?
Tell him Zontar made you do it.
Listen, Keith.
What
You're the
set
only one
you
that can
repping,
help.
son?
You know all about
No.
Zontar. He's been playing you for a sucker.
He understood and praised my work.
Zontar never loved
Your
you like
desires to
I
help
did.
Your race, your dreams of freedom. He was using these to help him destroy the world.
No.
He cares
no
about my
feelings.
feelings.
He has to have someone do that for him.
Zontar
One is you.
Completes me as a person.
Zontar never says I don't make enough money, that I'm not handsome enough.
You do that.
He doesn't
Johnny,
make,
man, thanks for that host, buddy. What's going on, dude?
He doesn't make fun of that weird thing on the side of my... Well, we're not talking about that right now.
I got better things to worry about, like where are we gonna get rations?
Like that
I'm
weird
hungry, too.
Boyd.
How about I go rustle up some cattle?
I'll be serious.
Would you believe chicken?
Barry, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Oh my god, he's Bill from the last movie.
This movie portrays the United States Army as like just the most incompetent. I think CJ's right. This is a propaganda movie.
Supposing you're right.
I know I'm right. Zontar reasons, concludes, and destroys.
And you brought it here,
Have I
Keith.
reached you?
We're watching Zontar, the thing from
For the
Venus.
first time, I'm confused.
AKA the greatest movie to come out in 1966.
Without contest.
Zontar's in there practicing his theremin. See, somebody knows what it is.
He's just in there recharging the crystal, if you catch my drift. Having a little hand party.
I don't want to have to kill you, Keith.
Oh no.
But we're still having this conversation.
I was supposed to
Right,
kill
he
you.
killed his fucking wife without
It's on
2
our
words
orders.
to her, but let's have some more inane discussion, Keith.
Keith is his lover, though. So, I mean, there's going to be some exposition there.
True.
Rhetoric, did you make sure that you
Whatever
did
you
bugle
are.
claws? Because if you
I've
didn't
come
do
here to
bugle
kill you.
fingers, you ate them wrong.
I want
mean,
bugles.
that
That sounds awesome right now.
You do bugle claws, right? You're like,
Rhetoric, did you bring enough bugles for everyone?
Oh shit!
Oh, it's Zontar!
Oh, guys, it's Zontar!
Martha!
Oh!
Martha, run!
She can't hear you, dickhead.
See? I told you he's Batman.
No, he is not Batman.
Martha! Did you say Martha? Why'd you say that?
Lee. If he were Batman...
Last time you did it, you bit your finger. Well, you gotta be careful when you're Dr. Bugle Claws.
Rhetoric. Come
Yeah,
on,
quick!
bud.
Martha, quick, find a stick!
There's no sticks in here. It's a cave. She's fucked. She's already dead, basically.
Oh!
Is that Zon?
Man.
Did we just see Zontar again? I think we
We
did.
did.
That's what you look like. Zontar.
Oh.
Horrible. Gone.
For that
Try
which
to
we
control
are
me.
about to imbibe,
You
we are
drank a
truly
life on me.
thankful.
You think you're going to destroy the world.
Amen.
I'll see you in hell first.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
shit!
Oh, your free market capitalism bullets don't work on a Venusian communist alien.
Are there any cattle in here?
Martha!
Your wife is dead, Keith. I don't know how to break the news to you.
Zontar is not the Cuban sea monster. They're cousins, so.
Distant cousins. This is
How
different
are you
from
gonna
your
help
standard
destroy
Cuban Sea communism. This is Venus
See?
communism.
Now she's done run off, and she's getting, like, her injectapods from
Yes,
any
sir.
Tom, Dick, or Harry that, like, comes
Mhm.
calling. And it's all your fault. It's all your fault. See, if you'd paid attention to
No.
her,
The minute
attended
the
to her
installation has been
needs.
possessed by the injectapods. You take care of
Any
them. I'm going
swinging
to the cave.
proto
Here, take my
DNA
gun.
injection
Guns won't hurt you,
phallus
Kurt.
that comes her
But I've
way.
got something that will. Something that not even you've seen yet.
I came here to murder you because you're a
What's that?
fucking tool bag. Here, take my gun.
But now that both our wives are dead and we have no reason to hate each other.
Is that a Roman candle?
How do you
Oh,
think I
They're
knew
legal
that
in
was
this
Venus
state.
in the first place, Kurt?
That looks like a stun gun. I hope
By a
it
laser
is.
principle that not even the government and all its millions have perfected yet.
Did you
We should
build a
watch
lightsaber, Keith?
Zontar versus
Plutonium Ruby
Flippy the
crystal.
Swamp Gumby next.
Capable of fantastic bursts of power. It'll be enough to blast them apart. the only
Please
thing on
let
Earth
that
that
be a
will.
lightsaber.
Let's go.
I want it to be a lightsaber, but it's not gonna be.
Keith, it's a lawn dart. Calm the fuck down.
It's a Roman candle, man. I'm telling you.
I kind of hope it is. That would be great too. So here comes the army.
You know,
Let's see
4 M80s is totally a stick of dynamite, right?
Guys, it's all right. The army's here. They're gonna sort this all out.
Remember, this is the guy that went looking for chickens and cattle.
Right. And he found Zontar. Open fire.
I mean, you
Fuck this.
generally end up in a cave.
Nope.
I fucking
Nope.
shot once.
So stupid.
I
saw a monster in a cave. The general didn't say nothing about no monsters. Now pack up.
My wife got Zontar. Tase me, bro.
You stupid.
It's a giant void.
It was a giant boy.
This is close enough. Good luck, Keith.
See ya, Keith. Good luck, nerd. See ya on the flippity flop.
The jet is on the installation strip. Yes, I've been told. Zontar has ordered you to Washington for a meeting with the president and the cabinet.
Yeah, I know already.
Damn.
Fuck that gate.
See him Hussein bolt that shit? He hopped right over.
You have the explosive?
A briefcase full of it. They will all die with me.
Hail Zontar.
Wait, is she missing a leg?
Coming in hot.
Is she missing a leg?
Oh!
Ah, love it! On one knee! Pew
Eat a
pew
dick,
pew! Pew pew pew!
With my last breath, I curse Zoidberg! So...
Hopping again, jumping again.
Oh!
See it?
While wearing...
Oh, damn!
While
Damn!
wearing suit.
You got
I would
Jason
point
Statham in this thing. Stole another Jeep?
Hold it. Files, people.
Here's
Ronald,
all 8
drop
of
your
the
back,
army.
Fix your bayonets. We're going in. Now the rest of you stay here.
Affix bayonets.
Oh shit, Hot Wheels. What's up, Court? We got some hot Zontar action unfolding here.
Is that Courtney Chan?
Yep.
Oh, Courtney Chan. You joined us at just the right moment. We're about to see.
Oh shit! Kaleidoscope, bitch!
It's the Roman candle of death.
Fucking pig trying to hassle me.
Good news. My death ray works. It's new space-age technology that makes you shit yourself to death.
He invented the first microwave. And this is what he's using it for.
That's the smart thing, really. Weaponize it.
So,
I like how the cave has a perfect entrance.
Yeah, okay, I was about to make the same comment. Like, it's all poured concrete and shit. And come the red shirts.
Aesthetics are important to Zontar. I mean, he wants a cave, but he also wants it to feel homey and welcoming. Just like the Red March of Communism.
A Zontar in every home.
Oh shit. Oh.
Zontar!
Shoot it. Shoot it in the dick. Oh, bullets have no effect on it.
Don't hurt him.
Our weapons are useless. Fall back. How many more assholes are gonna trickle into this cave and get their shit pushed in? Like, seriously.
You're damn near tripping over bodies at this point.
I made it possible for you to come here. I made you welcome to Earth. And you're trying to destroy it. Trying to save it.
Damn, Zontar, you ugly as fuck.
Kaleidoscope of Doom!
Is that what just happened?
You would
Then
want to
just
see
sign on the wall. Zontar, this way.
Dead, both of them. He acted like he knew that thing.
They were buds.
Was that it? Is that all we get to see of Zontar?
In case of Zontar, duck and cover.
Loss of his own life, that man is the greatest creature in the universe. He learned that a measure of perfection can only be
For
slowly
real?
attained from within our.
That was it.
I mean, a creature literally flew through space and started enslaving you, and you're still gonna be all arrogant like, man, the greatest thing in the fucking universe.
Fire, disillusionment, loss.
Zontar.
War, misery, and suffering have always been with us, and we shall always strive to overcome them.
Seriously?
But the answer is to be found from within, not from without.
Only a lawn dart ray can kill Zontar.
It must come from the very heart.
Oh
of
my
man
god, are you kidding?
We just watched the intro for
What?
Fallout 5.
That was the movie?
That's it. Zontar, the thing from Venus.
Lee, you stop what you're doing right now.
The thing from Venus.
And remember, kids, only you can stop communism.
Only you can prevent the wave of red communism from washing over the free
Yeah,
market capitalist utopia that is the United States.
So what are our takeaways from this? That a little bit of good old fashioned American grit can stop an alien invasion.
Mm-hmm. And Keith learned that masturbation is not a sin, but if you do it too much, your population will dwindle.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to Zontar.
Injectopods are sacred.
Mm-hmm.
I think, if anything, this movie was in favor of the free market because it was Keith, the independent private sector citizen, that developed the Roman candle death ray that ultimately brought down the Venusian communist alien.
Zontar 2020, never forget.
Even the government couldn't figure that shit out. They all drank the Kool-Aid.
Mm-hmm. They were just agents of Zontar.
They were part of Zontar. If I interpreted that correctly. Because when the Zontar birds bit them on the back of the neck and left an IUD in their skin, they became part of the hive mind, which is Zontar. But again,
I
might
learned
be...
always keep a stick handy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
A good stick goes a long way.
A good stick is irreplaceable in an invasion from Venus.
And when you shoot a bat-sized flying space alien, you should bury it under a pile of leaves.
Bury it under a pile of leaves like a dog turd.
Mm-hmm.
Which is exactly what they... Except for that one cop.
He threw it in the trash.
Yeah,
He threw it in the garbage.
He put it in an appropriate refuse receptacle.
Yeah, so there's like a
That's
pro,
exactly right.
environmental message there.
There was.
There was an EPA hidden agenda in there.
Rhetoric says he learned that if his wife is acting funny, it's okay to shoot her.
Without much hesitation whatsoever. In fact, you should give more hesitation to the guy.
But only if you kiss her goodbye. But only if you kiss her goodbye.
Yeah.
I think rhetoric took a lot more meaning away from this than any of us did.
And a sharp suit will get you far in life, but a sick cardigan will get you farther.
That cardigan, though. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Those are Lee's colors, right, CJ?
I'm
that
telling
cardigan
you, dude,
would look great on Lee.
We might have to get a scroll poll going for the cardigan
Folks,
for you.
there's a tip jar for a reason. Make this cardigan happen. Lee will wear it on his. I will make him. I'll go up there.
Oh man.
So
compared
to previous movies that we've watched, where does Zontar, the Thing from Venus, fall?
It was.
We got 300 bits in the cup for Cardigan Lee.
Who gave 300 bits?
Rhetoric with 195, Ace with 100.
It is
Rhetoric and Ace.
Cardigan.
You're doing
Ace
the Lord's
is a total
work.
of 151, and Rhetoric has a total of 195 for the Lee Cardigan Fund.
Lee,
Oh god.
you realize if this cardigan happens, you have to wear it.
I'm going to be
Lee.
flipping these bits right back into your cup, boy.
Lee.
It's going to happen.
Lee.
It's better than the bikini that was otherwise suggested, I suppose.
I'm just saying, like, you better go full on Mr. Rogers, or your fucking fans are going to be disappointed.
Does it have to be a
Courtney
button
Chan
one? Can I
just dumped in with 5 more bits.
5
Towards the-
bits, Lee.
5 more.
I have V-neck sweaters. Would that suffice?
No.
Are they button up?
No, it would not.
No, they don't button up. Like,
No, there's not.
Wait, there's a
Lee
Lee
bikini. That will
There
never
could be.
happen.
There could be.
That will
Oh,
never
Ace
happen.
dropping in with 200 more bits in the Lee Cardigan Fund. Oh no, that's Lee's bikini fund.
There's
Oh
no.
shit!
That will never
oh
happen.
shit!
No.
Oh!
Never happen.
Let's keep our goals realistic here. Cardigan Fund. Come on, guys. This is a classy show. We're not peddling smut here.
This is
But
like
no.
Lee. You got 200 bits towards a booby streamer fund, man. Like, come on. Like,
on a scale of The Haunted Thing from the Sea, or what was that movie last
the
week?
creature from the haunted sea.
Thank you. On a scale of that to House on the Haunted Hill, which I would say is probably the best one we've seen.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Where does
I
this
would
one
say that
fall?
it is the second best one that we've seen. Because I believe
You
the
think
best
this
one
is the
we've
second
seen.
best one?
No, the best thing we've seen, I would say, is where we started. And we started with Night of the Living Dead.
Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living
Fair
Dead
enough.
was pretty good. In terms of like actually maintaining a
Some coherency.
coherent story, and it had the best slap.
Mhm.
Like I kept waiting for it because back in the 60s it was just kind of, they were a lot looser with like, no one will care, it's it's a guy hitting a woman, but like nowadays you don't. It was just ridiculous back then, and like that's what I kept waiting for. Oh, it's gonna happen, and it happened in that movie. But
Dave
in
the
this one, it
Triffids.
just didn't. I don't know. This one was a lot more coherent than the last one.
The Bond
I would
movies
say-
good though. Most
I
of
would
them.
say Night of the Living Dead's the best.
Okay.
Then House on Haunted Hill comes in behind that. And then this comes in behind that.
Okay.
I would agree with that.
And then everything
movie-
else is kind of lumped down there in this festering pile of Plan 9 from outer space.
I still think what we watched last week is the worst by far.
I would agree with that. I didn't understand that movie at all. Half of it, like a third of it, was in Spanish, unnecessarily, and there were no subtitles to give you any indication of what was going on.
That
This
movie
one-
was wow.
It was pretty bad. This one, I knew what was going on. It was just kind of boring. It felt like a lot of buildup for not a whole lot happening at the end.
Most of the movie was like Martha bitching at Keith and
Yeah.
doing very little.
And that's what I was
of
saying.
anything.
I was waiting for the backhand that never happened.
From somebody, from either one of them. One of them needed to strike the other.
If she would have hit him, I would have been completely happy with that.
She just grabs one of those water pipes and smashes it over his
She's
head.
just like, "You son of a bitch, you never loved me." And then I would have been like,
Just kick him right in the injectopod. Just square in the injectopod.
right in his ball sackless dick, since he sacrificed his nuts to Zontar. Zontar.
Oh jeez. What a good flick.
What a great anti-communism movie.
Ace
I mean,
got to see a little bit of the super secret 11 herb and spices scientific algorithm that I use to choose these fine feature films as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Could she perhaps pontificate on that a little bit? What's
It's
the
a secret. It's a secret.
It's secret.
It's a super secret. Like,
all right.
It's a proprietary algorithm.
Behind the green curtain, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You see, he has this closet that he opens up and there's this radio equipment.
Zontar, what are we playing this week? I await your message.
He gets direct orders from a communist alien.
Share with them my gospel.
But yeah. But I guess that wraps up another successful question mark.
I mean,
movie night.
I would call it successful.
I mean,
If
we all had a
only-
good time, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope. Did everyone in the chat have a good time? I can't
Ace
see.
says
What are
the
they
algorithm is extremely scientific. She says it totally took me more than 30 seconds to choose this film, and that she always has a good time.
I have no reason not to believe her.
Rhetoric
No
didn't
reason.
have enough beer, but the Bugles made up for it. Well, I gave you
Rhetoric.
I think a 2-hour lead time versus my first Twitter post, and I know Lee mentioned it earlier on Discord. So, Rhetoric, I'm
Yesterday.
sorry, but that's your own fucking fault. So,
Rhetoric.
there,
And
play,
then you didn't even
play
bring
it
enough Bugles.
accordingly.
Had you been here from the beginning, you would know that this week's beer is Hofbrau Munchen Oktoberfest beer, and you could have drank along at home.
All
This
right,
is why
here
you need to
we
show up
go.
on time.
This is now Dan's job. This is now Gary Dane's job for all movie nights moving forward from this moment on. All right.
All
Lee
right,
Lee draws the crowds because he's the biggest guy in the group. All right, like I host
Lee's-
it.
Lee's
Your
the
job's
handsome one.
your job is to ahead of time choose and post the official beverage of movie night week to week
Okay.
in the stream, so people
Can drink along at home.
can drink along at home.
Ooh, I like that.
Today
So-
I came.
I like that.
I came repping
Yeah,
for the
me
monsters,
too.
man.
Me too.
Nice.
Kona Blend Coffee just made its way to South Florida, and I'm stupid fucking excited about that. It made my goddamn week. I haven't had that stuff in like a year. I was dying. I missed it
What's
so
the
much.
Kona blend?
It's Kona Coffee. Monster.
Oh, okay. All right.
Ridiculous good.
I like their Mocha Loca and their Mean Bean. It's pretty tasty.
Rhetoric, just
Corey,
tell her-
you should play Special Dead. It's a zombie apocalypse happening at a school for special kids. That's fucked up. I can only play public domain stuff. Those are the rules. It's all
It
public
has to
domain.
be public domain, guys. So,
Mhm.
I mean, as much as we
Oh,
would
which I mean, it
love
might
to,
be. I don't know, but
Somehow partners get away with random, even new movies for movie nights, but I don't know how that works.
It would be
I
awesome.
think they're
if we
just
could-
like risking it for the biscuit, really. I mean, I think if you just go back and watch the VODs, it's probably all muted out. It's the
Probably.
same way we play, I mean, the music and stuff.
Oh yeah, Twitch doesn't care about the music, but
Yeah, give me a good enough reason to buy beer once my wife will be okay with. One, your wife will be okay with. Support the
Zortan
stream,
said
man.
so.
Yeah.
I'm on board with it. I will hand select next week's beer, assuming I have to see what my schedule's like. But yeah, drink along at home, kids.
We could maybe get some fun drinking games going associated with this.
I'm
mean,
sure we could.
Like every
Yeah.
time a woman screams or faints.
Every time there is a scientific inconsistency that defies the laws of physics.
Every time the word laser is mentioned. There's a lot of
Every
like, because lasers!
Every time the boom mic is visible in the shot.
Yes, that's you have to just chug a whole beer.
Finish your drink.
I want to be thrown up in a fucking trash can by the end of the
Oh God, we're gonna be in urgent care for alcohol poisoning.
Every time you see the monster's zipper.
I still can't get over the fact that last week's movie, the monster was legitimately wearing scuba fins.
Like scuba. They didn't dress him up. They didn't try to hide him. Rather just you
Yeah,
almost
just
see the
look
dude's
on.
like heel in it. Like
They only had that boat rental for the afternoon. They had to make sure that
a
That guy
3-hour
did-
tour.
that guy didn't drown while filming that scene.
They were hoping fish would continue to swim in front of the camera so you wouldn't notice.
Oh my god, that was so funny. Fish kept fucking up their shot. And I can just imagine the cameraman cursing like, God damn it, Fish, fuck out of the way, you're fucking ruining my shot. We've
He
only
was
got
too
30
busy.
more yards of film.
It's fine. He was busy being the sea monster and boom mic operator and
And the main character.
Yeah, it was like the same
producer
guy doing like
and-
4 different jobs.
that was the least of his concerns.
He probably made lunch too for like, oh, this is the catering.
Special effects and craft services provided by Jim Forson.
Oh man. Oh man. Another treasure. Another treasure, CJ. Nicely done. That was a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
Every now and then, the secret algorithm like exposes something that like I'm just like, man, this looks kind of like fairly well made, and it's like, well, moving on.
Get that shit right out of here.
Or I'll see like a name I recognize, and I'm like,
Nope.
moving on.
There's credibility here. Can't
That
have
sounds
that.
too much like Mothra. Moving on.
Well, I guess that's it, guys. Another pseudo-successful movie night.
Folks, we hope you enjoyed yourselves. We hope you learned something about free market
Lasers.
capitalism and the dangers of alien communism.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly that you enjoyed yourselves. I'm having a great time doing these.
It's always a good time.
And we'll be
That
back
is.
next week, as always. Is there anybody new in here lurking? You can follow along on Twitter to know when I go live. Check out the rest of the folks in Discord. See what we're up to, hang out. We're all in there shooting the shit and having a good old time in the Discord channel.
You can see
there's the rest
previous
of the
PC
fine
Master
fellas.
Racist Theater, can't you?
You can. I'm putting the YouTubes together right now.
Oh, it's going to
almost
be
done.
glorious.
Where they will be archived for all of history and prosperity.
For posterity.
Yeah. Forever. Tired.
Aliens
And,
will sift through the ruins of our civilization and find these and know that there were gods among ants.
I still gotta get that Kickstarter together for my tune. Like, that's gonna be a thing. And make sure you check out the rest of the folks in the Misfit Squad. Featured over here. No, pointing wrong. Over here. On the far right of your screen, First Gen Gamer. And then our mutual friend, Garrett.
First Gen Lee.
First Gen Lee. But yeah, make sure you check out the rest of the folks in the Misfit Squad. Mudbucket71, Zelius, and our newest member, Red Saberist. It was real,
They're
guys.
good people.
We'll see you next time. Say bye, guys.
Bye,
See you guys.
guys.
Bye, guys.
Have a great night. See you next week.